And welcome to my second video on my tropical fish tank. Do forgive me, I have a cold, so that's why I sound a bit groggy. What it is next month I'm actually upgrading to a 3-foot fish tank, 180 gallon I do believe. As you can tell, quite a bit has changed since the last video. The plants may be out of the gravel, because recently I gave it a clean and I didn't want to disrupt the fish too much, so I left them to it, as well as I had to change the air pump water effect, bubble effect at the back, and the fish was getting a bit, you know, stressed out, so I left how it is at the moment because I don't want to obviously stress them out too much. So some of my fish has died. I had a little bit of an outbreak of white spot with the mollyfish. The only mollyfish I have left is this black guy here. There you go. So it's a shame that they went. The white mollyfish, she kept having white spots, and I put the treatment in the water. It went, came back, went, came back, and then 2 weeks ago she got white spot again, but this time it took her. So I tried to save her as many times as I could. So I still got my angelfish. This one has grown remarkably, getting big now. Talking about from bottom fin to top fin to what's about 3 inches. So he is getting big. And obviously the little one is obviously getting bigger now. Not fighting as bad as they used to. You said opposite ends of the tank. I now know what these are called. These are plackies, I believe. I'm saying I know what they're called, but I'm not entirely actually sure. Sunset plackies, and there's another one as well. Forgive me, I can't remember the name of that one. This little guy is still around. The one that I say is a goldfish. Not 100% sure on what exactly the breed of that fish is. And here's the shrimp. One got eaten by this one. As you can see, there's the shrimp. He's just poking his head out. He is actually huge now. Good few inches, very big, and he's still dominating the ship. And I still got, I know it's called something else, people have told me, but catfish. The catfish is still vacating in the ship as well. And I'll show you my 2 new additions to the tank. At the corner here, forgive me, I don't know what they're called, but they're like sharks. Something sharks. I know I need to learn the names of fish, but I'm still an amateur, I'm still learning. So, and they get along really well. They like chasing each other very quick, obviously, because the design of the fins, see how quick that was then. So they glide a lot easier through the water. So, and something else, people might say a few things with this one, because I was a bit dubious to start off with adding this fish into my tank, but actually he has settled in quite well, as you can see there. Our little fellow. Oh no, scared by my fish. Then it comes out. It is a Siamese betta. There you go. Now you might see the fins are a lot better than they used to be, because when I first introduced him, he just get a bit of a bully turn off with this molly here. But when we first put him in the tank, the white molly did dominate it and did attack its fins. I know it's advisable really to have a Siamese fighter fish on its own, in its own tank, still water, plenty of vegetation. But see the money fish just likes the bunny. But I thought, oh, let's see how it'll cope with a few fish and with like a 1.5 foot tank. And I've put the setting down on the filter really low, so the water flow, it's still flowing as you can see, but the current is less, so it's a lot more easier for the Siamese fish. It's because the unfortunate death of the white moneyfish, his fins is now growing back and he's looking a lot more healthier. We was going to buy a new tank, but then the Reaper came and took the works. As you can tell, yeah, you can see the moneyfish is dominating over it, so we'll keep an eye on that. But the fins is growing back, so that's a very positive sign. And he loves around the plants, as you can tell. He seems happy. He's just getting a bit chased, that's all. But his fins is growing back, so yeah. As you can see, he's got a follower. The filter here, the last time I did the video, it was a different filter. You'll know better than me because you probably just recently watched another video, or you're about to. But it weren't this. This is just a standard normal filter, which you can get for about £10, £15. Just standard with a fan. There's no UV light. That's the one that has a UV sterilizer pump. That didn't do well for my tank at all. Yeah, it made the water clear, but it didn't exactly clean up the algae that was building up. So I had to change back to the old pump, and I haven't had any problems since. I give it a rinse out once or twice a month, depending on the state of the tank. But I try and minimise the water change as much as I can, really, to about once a month, just so that the water can gain its own natural chemicals and algae levels, and you know the real words for it. Okay, and here, as you'd seen just when I went around here with the sharks, this is just a standard like air pump tube thing. So what happened was the bubble back wall effect, it was clogging up a bit actually. So I've got this temporarily for now. So as long as my fish are getting some form of oxygen pumping into the water, I'm okay. But when I get the 3 foot tank, I'm going to purchase a brand new bubble effect to go along the back wall. Obviously because it looks better, and quite a few people have mentioned that it looks nice at the back. So this is my tank now. I must say as well that over the months I have had the fish, I have become more knowledgeable towards the fish. So my fish is happy, apart from yet again the moneyfish is chasing my Siamese. Doesn't do it all the time, but he's definitely chasing the Siamese now that I am filming. All the plants are fake. I don't have real plants. I'm not yet comfortable with having real plants in the fish tank because obviously I'm still learning. But I am really looking forward to having my 3 foot fish tank, and it's going to look way better. More room, and the ship is going. I'm going to have like a lot again. It's going to look really, really nice. So yeah, this is my latest update just before I move on, well, just before I upgrade, and also finish it off with the temperature is between 25 to 26, mainly 25, which is a brilliant temperature for the tropical fish. So thank you for watching, and I hope you like the upgrade. Oh dear. So yeah, next video, 3 foot fish tank. And thank you. Bye bye.